Okay. I've been thinking about something lately, and I'm gonna go on a parasite cleanse. And sometimes I just have these synchronicities and thoughts that come to me that I don't know where they came from, but I just like connect little dots that I don't know if they should be connected. I don't even know if I should vocalize them, but I'm gonna vocalize it because maybe this is the start of a rabbit hole. But I have I struggle with a sugar craving, you know. I don't know that I struggle with it, but I think it's like how like sometimes people can eat, you know, like a piece of cake or a bowl of ice cream, and like I want to eat the whole fucking thing. So I just start thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't know. I just keep having this like you have parasites thought in my head. Not that my mind is playing tricks on me, more that I think it was an intuitive thought because, well, I've gone down a rabbit hole and I don't think my thoughts are my thoughts. So that's a whole nother video. But I started thinking about these parasites. So I started looking at like different cleanses and things that you can do. Like you could do the walnut, clove, binder, and what's the other thing? Wormwood. Walmart. Wormwood, walnut, husk or shells, I guess, and cloves will kill the parasites. And then, of course, you can also get like something from Tractor Supply Store. So I have been researching it, and I haven't done anything yet, but I just went to take a shower, and I thought, and I go, oh my God. You know how like when they have like a lettuce recall or really anything, any kind of food that's made, you know how like the companies are all intertwined, like that guy Ian, like from Cancel This clothing company. Like he talks about like all of the companies being, you know, but so you start putting stuff like that together, right? And then you start thinking of like other things where like companies just fuck shit up and then they get slapped with a fine, which is less than the money that they made doing shit. Like Dollar General was a big thing that they were overcharging notoriously, and then, you know, somebody did like a class action lawsuit and an investigation on it and stuff, but it was like a private person, you know, probably somebody like me. Well, yeah. So I'm thinking about that, and it's like, okay, so all of the companies are in cahoots, and then all of a sudden there's like a don't eat the lettuce warning, or you know, all of these cans were recalled due to, you know, different things in them. Well, what if? Because if you know a little bit about food, you know that they can have like certain numbers of things in them that shouldn't be in them. So wouldn't it just make sense? Because like everything is a cartel, like according to David Icke, right? If you listen to it, I sound so fucking crazy, but David Icke says everything is a cartel. So if you start thinking about that and tying it all in, and you're like, oh my God, the food really is. They really are. Probably. Oh, holy shit. I've got to make myself a tinfoil hat. I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a hat so I can wear these for these videos. But yeah, that's my thought process, is that it's just, there are more connections out there than you will ever know. You will ever know. There are more connections than you will ever know. Start going down like some of the, if you haven't gone down some of the like food documentaries, there's a really good one on I forget what it's called. There was a series on Netflix. There was a whole thing about honey, about how most of the honey isn't honey. And then like there's like, it goes way deep into like the cartelness of foods and stuff. So like shit that happens might not always be an accident. Just my thought process. Maybe it's your thought process too. Maybe I sound cuckoo. Who knows? I don't care. I love you. Goodbye.